Naturalization or registration is the process through which you become a British citizen. This typically involves living in the UK for a specified period and meeting certain legal requirements such as proving good character and knowledge of English language and culture. Becoming a British citizen is a significant milestone that involves meeting specific criteria set by the Home Office. There are several routes through which individuals can get British citizenship, each designed for different circumstances and eligibility criteria. The process of becoming a British citizen is more commonly known as naturalization or registration. There are 6 different types of British nationality: British citizenship, British Overseas Territories citizen, British Overseas citizen, British subject, British national, overseas, British protected person. If you were born in the UK, depending on your circumstances, you may not automatically get British citizenship. It depends on when you were born and your parents' circumstances and immigration status at the time of your birth. For example, if one or both of your parents had indefinite leave to remain, ILR, or were British citizens when you were born, you will be automatically a British citizen. If you were born in the UK but are not automatically a British citizen, you may be eligible to make an application to register as a British citizen if either you were born on or after 1st January 1983 and you're under 18 and since your birth one of your parents became a British citizenship or got permission to stay in the UK permanently, or you lived in the UK until you were 10 or older. Ordinarily, British citizenship automatically passes down one generation to children born outside the UK. If you were born outside the UK to a British parent, you will have automatically acquired British citizenship. If you have a child who's born outside the UK, they may not automatically be British. You will need to apply to register your child as a British citizen. You can apply for British citizenship as the spouse or civil partner of a British citizen if you are over the age of 18, are married to or in a civil partnership with someone who is a British citizen, have lived in the UK for at least 3 years before the date of application. As soon as you have been granted indefinite leave to remain, ILR, settled status or indefinite leave to enter, ILE, you will be eligible to apply. You do not have to wait before you send your application. In addition, you must also prove your knowledge of English, Welsh or Scottish Gaelic, pass the Life in the UK test, be of good character, not have spent more than 270 days outside the UK during the 3 years before your application, not have spent more than 90 days outside the UK in 12 months before your application. You may be eligible to apply for British citizenship if you have lived in the UK for 5 years and have had indefinite leave to remain, settled status or indefinite leave to enter for 12 months. You must also be over the age of 18, prove your knowledge of English, Welsh or Scottish Gaelic, pass the Life in the UK test, intend to continue living in the UK, be of good character, prove you were in the UK exactly 5 years before the day you send your application, not have spent more than 450 days outside the UK during the 5 years before your application, not have spent more than 90 days outside the UK in 12 months before your application. You could also be eligible for British nationality if you have a British parent, you have another type of British nationality, you have lived in the UK or worked as a Crown servant, you have a connection with Gibraltar, you have lived in Hong Kong, you have a parent with British Overseas Territories citizenship, you are stateless, you previously renounced your citizenship. Other special circumstances apply to you. British citizenship as a person of Chagosian descent. If you are a Commonwealth citizen, it is crucial to note that each route to British citizenship has specific eligibility requirements, including criteria related to age, residence, character, and language ability. Additionally, you may need to meet the good character requirements and prove you have sufficient knowledge of life in the UK and the English language, depending on your chosen route. Becoming a British citizen is attainable through various paths, each designed for different situations. It is essential to understand the specific criteria for your chosen route and meet the necessary requirements. That is where we step in. Our highly trained immigration lawyers have a thorough understanding of British nationality laws, requirements and processes, and the various pathways to British citizenship. We can help you navigate the application process effectively by providing you with advice on your eligibility to apply for British citizenship based on your individual circumstances, a customized evidence checklist, help with preparing and sending your application form and evidence, an honest opinion on the positives and negatives of your case. Our nationality lawyers will simplify the citizenship process for you. For more information, get in touch using the details on screen.